Gonna mute that. Hey, yo, what up, people out on the YouTube source? This is your good old buddy Sam, live in that J-Land. Chew, what? Hey, guys, so recently I got to meet up with one of my, role model idols. This guy is like the person I took the most opinions from with a whole bucket of salt when it came to learning about Japan. Now, you guys don't realize, but there's tons of websites out there that can teach you the basics of coming to Japan. How to get a job, how to get a visa, how to get an apartment, how to pay your bills, how to go to the bathroom in a squatter toilet, shit like that. But there's not many people giving their personal perspectives on getting permanent residency, buying a house, getting married, getting divorced, getting citizenship. And this guy does, though. The thing is, when I was learning kanji, I would always have, half of my computer screen be my kanji flashcards, and then the other half be his website. So I would always read his stuff when I was reading my kanji, and when I was studying my kanji. And he's just been a big inspiration and help for me being in Japan, just chilling and looking at the shirts and stuff. So, anyway, I got to meet up with him recently, and I got to ask him a bunch of questions that he might not have answered so clearly, or he didn't answer that I was curious about on his website. So, anyway, this is the video. Debito, I hope you link this to your site because I'm so popular and stuff. But anyway, thanks a lot, man. It was really great meeting up with you. I hope that's not the last time, or the last time that I get to see you. And, let's get drunk and make fun of that one guy who was drunk and I was calling anarchy and stuff. That was fun. Anyway, guys, enjoy the video. And please, if you have any comments about him, some people don't like him. And those people suck. And, But either way, guys, watch the video, enjoy, and most of all, stay black. Laters! Whoosh. Yeah! Debito! Woo! Man, nice. Yo, what up, peoples? It's the Sam from the J-Land coming to you live. And, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a special guest on the Tkyosam show. Check it out, it's the one, the only, the legend, the man, the myth, Arudou Debito. Yeah!
I feel a little out of my depth. I can't do that. What's that? What was the intro you said? The J show?
The welcome to the J-Land.
The J-Land.
It's the Japan land.
I don't think I can even do the hand stuff.
We all try.
Yes, alright, then hi everybody.
So, I'm gonna ask this guy some questions, because he's he's the man, the myth, the legend, so.
Just try.
Hey, so these are a couple questions that I just wanted to always ask you that, of course I want to take the time to always, if you have it written down somewhere, I wouldn't want to bother you, so usually you have a lot of stuff written down, so yeah. I've read most of it, so. I'm
impressed. That's a lot of reading, isn't it?
Well, it's something fun to do in between the flashcards, so.
Thanks.
It's cool. So, I don't know, you said that you never want to work for a Japanese company after Niigata. What was, you said that, your examples were that you hated, being basically the verbal punching bag for all the racist construction workers that called up your company. Mm-hmm. Were there any other reasons besides that one that you mentioned?
See, it wasn't really the Niigata company. I was just the token guy during the bubble era. Do I talk to you or do I talk to the camera?
Whatever, man.
Okay. No, there's two different jobs. There's one I had in Niigata, Nagaoka, and there was one that was in Sapporo. Yeah. And the one in Niigata was an internship, 1-year contract type of thing. They wanted to have a pet gaijin in their company to internationalize it, and so what did I know? I was there first year in Japan, second year, gave it a try. But when you talk about the punching bag or the telephone stuff, that came with the trading company later on in Sapporo.
Oh, and sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, there's a lot of information there to digest. I'll just make it clear. Well, to answer your question, I didn't like the company because the bosses there were just not very nice people. They were not in any way accommodating of the fact that I didn't speak perfect Japanese. I still don't. But they weren't at all accommodating of the fact that I might have some special needs, such as going back to the States to see family, for example. No, I could. I wasn't even allowed to take vacations that were guaranteed me by law. I couldn't wear sneakers to the office and change into dress shoes later on. I couldn't use the bathroom more than twice a day. A number of things that were actually against labor law, which is why I got really, what's the right word for the young people out there? Down on the labor laws, right? I'm sorry. I should just
gang signs.
Sorry, don't even try to be cool. That's what they say to the old people, right? Anyway, I just realized that a lot of things they were doing there you can't do by law, and because I realized that the legal stuff was there's actual labor standards out there, learned more about them and said to the company, no, you can't actually do this to me. They thought that just by my being ignorant they could get away with it, and then they go, you know about this, you know we can't do that. Yeah, I know that, and you're going to stop, right? Well, it still just wasn't a very pleasant place to work. I'm not going to say it's true of all Japanese companies. If I was to expand to the greater, more to the general salaryman thing, the reason I don't really want to be a salaryman per se is because, there's a lot of long hours, there's a lot of drinking, there's a lot of enforced social, having to meet people. If you're into that sort of thing, great, but I'm not really. I prefer to talk to people and try to, not sell stuff, but actually, cross-pollinate. Learn something from each other. That's what an academic does.
Yeah.
And I don't think business and academia necessarily mesh all that well together. And I just preferred to say, look, I'd rather talk to people about something of substance rather than just schmooze. And they weren't exactly... The work environments that I experienced as a salaryman weren't conducive to that. So that's the biggest reason I don't think I'd want to be a salaryman. Now, if I found a decent job in a better place that was more likely to, give me that sort of opportunity, great. But I don't see it any place but Japanese academia right now.
Well, was it only 2 companies that?
3 really. Eikaiwa company when I was working. I did 1 year Eikaiwa. Yeah. 1 year.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, you let it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did 1 year Eikaiwa, 1 year in a software development company, and 1 year in a trading company. So 3 years in Japanese companies. Realized that I enjoyed academia much better, and I just happened to land an academic job and liked it a lot more. So far so good.
Was it okay? So did you just do Eikaiwa first to probably get the visa to stay here longer?
Wasn't even that kind of a concern. It was the bubble era. During the 80s, it was like you could come here no problem. The visas were, this is go-go bubble time. If you came here, you could basically just be a native English speaker and money would fall into your wallet. There's a lot of cachet in having, native English teachers, speakers, whatever, just come to your company and teach you something. Fortunately, that's all over with now because that wasn't sustainable. It was a bubble. Yeah. And the reason I came over here to begin with was not really for a visa sort of thing. That Eikaiwa was just because I wanted to get to know my Japanese girlfriend better.
Yeah.
I mean, does that sound familiar to a lot of your readers? Hey,
that doesn't sound too bad to me, man.
Yeah, that's one reason why you come to Japan is because you want to get to know somebody. There's a lot of very interesting people over here, especially of the opposite gender, right? Yeah. Or maybe for some of your listeners out there of the same gender. It doesn't matter. This country is very interesting and it's very open and liberal in that regard. It brought me here, and I'm still here because of it, part of it. Let's be frank.
Because of part of it, kind of.
Sure.
Sort of.
Sure, yeah.
No, Japanese women are great. Mm-hmm. And then I moved the camera back to me. Great. Okay, and then back to him, yes.
No argument there.
So, okay, that's cool. Cool, another one. What's, so, when I was reading your story on how you gave up your U.S. passport, you said that, the main reason why you got beef with basically the air base or whatever kind of
Misawa,
army.
yeah.
Yeah, Misawa Air Base. They basically were there's a hostess club that wasn't letting foreigners in to
Several
drink.
of them actually, yes.
And basically because of that you went over to the base and you were like, hey guys, they're discriminating against you, and they're like, we don't care, whatever, go away. And you were like, well, it's discrimination. I'm kind of the guy who says no to discrimination. You want to help me out with this? And they said, go away. And, oh, yeah, by the way, you haven't given up your passport yet. What's up with that, huh? And so, the thing I wonder is that, I've been to only a couple hostess clubs, and I had a friend that worked in one, and she said sometimes they slip drugs in the drinks, and they're kind of sketchy.
Ooh.
But
okay.
I mean, do you feel it seems to me that you basically gave up your passport that you could have held on to even just a little bit more if you hadn't gone to that hostess club. Do you think many foreigners even care about hostess clubs, or even the fact that they couldn't go to them?
Okay. All right. The story is